Holy Spirit. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. So again, good morning. Good morning. Let us check first our attendance for today. Just stay present if you are around. Okay. Let's start with our STEM advisor.
Present.
Sir Ray is with me. How about our HUMS advisor, starting with Ma'am Divina. Ma'am Divina is actually
Dapat Christmas line.
dapat Christmas line. Okay.
Oo nga na, sa sunod na.
Hola, oy! Dapat daw na Christmas line. Ma'am Divina is in the hospital right now and she's excused. How about Sir Renzi? A Christmas line from Sir Renzi.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you, sir. So we have two already. Then, nagasunod ng Yums 2, Yums 3. Nagkaga na section.
Happy New Year!
Happy New 3. Yums 4. Happy New Year. Yums 4. What's your Christmas line, Ma'am Leia?
Maligayang Pasko!
Yums 4. Then we have Gas. Ma'am Puli is also excused. And then we have IA Carpentry. Sir Lumar is also excused. Sir Benito is absent. And we have our non-advisory teachers. Where are you, Sir Mags? Sir Mags,
Nara, ma'am.
yes. What is your Christmas line?
Bonus na.
Yay! That's the best one. How about Ma'am Femi? Hello, advisor sa kadi mo aga. Ma'am Femi, what's your Christmas line? BFF para makakuan ka ng Christmas line. Ma'am Femi? Merry Christmas ra daw iya. And we have the very beautiful, our advisor for HE Olive, the very beautiful BFF. Go!
Merry Christmas, everyone. Sorry ka.
Hoy, ang sawadi ka, dilihan ko sa slide. Okay, so all in all, we are 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we are 8, and the rest, we have 3 teachers who are excused for this morning's meeting, and 1 is absent, in the person of Sir Benito. So thank you so much in advance for your attendance for today. Now let me share with you my screen on the agenda that we'll be having for this morning. Ma'am Leia, turn off your audio first. Okay. So for this morning, we are going to talk about number 1, the integrated activities for the month of November. Then the start of academic quarter 2 and the distribution of our weeks 1 and 2 classes. Then we will be having our parent-teacher conference. That will be the distribution of our report cards, and then the second distribution as well of the learning materials for weeks 3 and 4. Included also in our agenda is the DepEd Memo number 71, series of 2021, and that was dated October 18, 2021, or the preparation for the pilot face-to-face expansion and transitioning to the new normal. Then we will also be talking about the MOE 2021 and then our collection status, the submission of documents for the reclassification of teaching items and other concerns relative to vacant items, which wherein everybody is actually encouraged to submit for the reclassification. And then for the other matters, we'll include the proposed nila na from the QR codes, we'll be having the biometrics back again, no? So probably they have the suggested schedule already. So we'll be talking about it. And do you have any more concerns that you wanted to be added in this meeting? Anybody? Meron pa kayong concerns na pwede nating i-add dito sa other matters? If there's none, can we now proceed to our meeting proper na? Okay na? Wala kayong idadagdag? Okay. So, silence means yes, okay na daw. So, let's start with the integrated activities for the month of November. So, for the month of November, wait lang. For the month of November, we have our jazz chant contest. So this was actually given to the English teachers, and that will be on November 26, 2021. Now, there is a suggestion, and this was approved by Ma'am Marjorie Dalagan already, that the participants are exempted in the performance task in the Pag-asa. Anybody nga na ay questions regarding this? And aside from that, we have also the cooking video show contest. We have also the search for virtual library, but for this competition, it will be our librarian. Now, part of the first agenda is the start, second na pala ito na, the start of academic year, academic quarter 2, distribution of our week 1 and 2, which will be on November 15. So since it will be on November 15, it's really imperative, or it's really a must, that we can have our week 1 and 2 classes already for a distribution na on the 15th. The distribution of learning materials on-site and drop-off areas na. We will be having a drop-off area again on November 15. Then the learners with DepEd tablet will no longer receive printed materials. That is why I am going to ask the different advisors how many from your class received already the tablets. Okay? Ma'am Aimee, please try to take down so that in the reproduction, iles talaga yung naka-receive ng tablet. Ako hindi pa naka-receive. For ABM, not yet received because they are still on the process of nagpakuan pa sa attorney. Tawag ato? Oo, notar. So, nagpa-notaryo pa sila. So, for ABM, 0. Walang maliles muna. For STEM, sir, how many are they? 12. So, probably, there are 12. And then, we will talk about the scheme na on how are we going to come up with the digital lasses. Kasi right now, wala tayong scheme for that. Kay bisag na ana system nag-digital isa. But lisod jud bisog wala tay ko ano. For STEM. For YUMS, how many? For YUMS, wala pod. Isa ra pod imo. Imo ter. Duha sa plat. Plato.
Confirmed.
Okay. For HE Olive, how many are they na naka-receive ng DepEd tablets? Because you have already the memo that they will no longer receive printed materials. The advisors will download the learning materials on the same date in their tablets. For their answers, they can have it on their papers if dili jud nila ma-have it on digital or digital pa rin. Pero it's up discretion na ni teacher. For me, kung naamang ko sa ako mga bata, lisudan manggod ko og kanang digital rapod kay ikaw rapod mag-print, ikaw just tell them that discretion na ni advisor yon. Okay, na any more questions regarding the start of our academic quarter 2? Again, let me just emphasize this, that it will be on November 15, 2021. Again, the distribution of our learning materials, both on-site and drop-off areas, both printed and digital. Okay. Next, we go to our parent-teacher conference. This will be the distribution of learners report cards as well. And the second distribution will be distributing already the learning materials for weeks 3 and 4. That will be on November 29, 2021. So make sure that before this date, our grades are there already. We'll ensure that the report cards with entries are ready. So naanay entries. Checking of E-class record will be on November 19. It's November 12 today, 7 days from now, by our IS, sa senior high school, of course, it will be Sir Sinen. Then the submission of grades from the subject teachers to the advisors will be on November 22. Ang deadline, deadliest deadline na ito. So before November 22, dapat nandyan na yung ating mga grades. Then our SF9, for our SF9 or the learners report cards, the school will provide the vellum and ink for SF9 advisors, and then the homeroom guidance assessment form will be provided also by the school. So our assessment form for homeroom guidance will be taken care of by Ma'am Melanie Draga. So we'll just wait for the assessment forms, and then the SF9 together with the assessment form of homeroom will go together. Then you will be distributing that for signature of parents on the 29 yung ating parent-teachers conference. Yung third and fourth distribution. The second distribution of our third and fourth classes. Sige. Do you have any questions regarding this? Okay. Let's go now. Let's move forward to the DepEd Memo number 71, series of 2021, which was actually dated on October 18, 2021, and that is the preparation for the upcoming face-to-face, no? Preparations for, we have the pilot face-to-face, then the expansion of transitioning to the new normal. So, this memorandum, this DepEd Memo number 71, series of 2021, was approved. Actually, the President has approved on September 20, 2021, the joint proposal of DepEd and the DOH for the conduct of the pilot face-to-face classes in 100 public schools. We have 20 private schools, so for a total of 120 schools nationwide. So based on the joint memorandum circular signed by the Secretaries of DepEd and DOH, schools that will be included in the pilot phase must satisfy the following conditions. Number 1, located in minimal risk areas, then secured LGU concurrence. They passed the SSAT, that is the school safety assessment tool, and secured parents' consent from the learners. So I will move to this for the letter D of this memo, this DepEd memorandum, wherein to operationalize the framework, DepEd shall generate a line list of all teachers and school personnel that have yet to be vaccinated. Again, so this is now the SSAT tool for the pilot study of the face-to-face learning modality, wherein you have there the school name, the school ID division, and then the contact number. So the first question is the school accessible through public transportation? Specify the mode. Then the school accessible through walking? Ganyan yung mga questions niya. I will be posting this DM enclosure of the SSAT in our group chat after the meeting. So do you have any questions regarding the said memo? If you have any more concerns, you just read the whole SSAT, the whole tool for this one. Handlook mag face-to-face. Yeah. But before we really move, transition from modular to face-to-face, there are also certain preparations. Let's move on to the submission of documents for reclassification of teaching items and other concerns relative to vacant items. So, for the teacher 2, permanent positions, katong na permanent na nato, and we will be waiting for others to be permanent. So katong na permanent na, we are all encouraged to submit documents for the reclassification of teacher 3 items, or teacher 3 rather, not items, because in the reclassification again, imo yourself, you are not vying for another item. For grade 11 pala na I4 na unvaccinated ha. For 12, for grade 12, 0 tayo. lahat tayo vaccinated. Yay! Let's clap. Congrats, 12. Yay. Next, we move on to our MOOE 2021 and other collection status, no? For senior high school, the report on cash allocation and appropriation and utilization of our MOOE for this school year. For October, we have 10,990.77. 47,000 for November, 9,000, and then on a total of 116,990.7 for senior high school. For disbursement from January to October, for NCA under senior high school, we have 845,000. Disbursed, 832,922.15 from January to October yan siya. And then, may I remind you of the parents' donation worth amounting to 20 pesos, 200 for the whole school year. For grade 12, we have already remitted 2,750 pesos. Okay? And then, for the total remittance for this, as of now, no? So, we have 17,070 pesos. So, we are going to encourage parents to provide monthly donations for the payment of module reproduction, purchase of our bond paper since nagkaubusan na talaga. And then, they congratulated grade 10 level with the highest amount remitted. And then second din tayo for the highest amount remitted, no? From grade 10 tayo kaagad. So, it's not bad naman. Expected, ako gamay rap ko. So, expected that by November 15, advisors will remind again the parents on their monthly donation. Sige. So what are, ibalik lang na ako itong mga, isabit na itong mga documents, no? For teacher 2 and 3, we have the 4 copies of our accomplished ERF, wala pa pod ko day. Updated and comprehensive service record, ambot, asa tamangitaan ni day. The copy of our TOR, special order CAV for those who have already studied master, no? Katong mga naanay mga additional units for their masteral. Then certificate of employment, kung natay mga private school teaching experience. Original copies of the certificates of learning and development activities, scholarships, mga educational travel. Then you have the updated PRC license as of now, paso ako. The copy of research work with certificate of recognition. Then you have the teacher sworn statement of attending school. I don't know what is this, Sir Ray. Sir Ray man ang pwede na ito mapangutanaan. And then the copy of our thesis dissertation for the full-fledged. Full-fledged MA. Then you have their update on the empty vacant positions. Ranking is division-wide. Anak si Sir Ray, ambot lang. Char. Sige. For grade 12, we have only one manggod. It's only Sir Ray. Sige. For the others, there was a proposal of the shifting of the system of logging in and out of the school from the QR code, which they said that can be passed, no? Kanang pwede rin pasabay, no? To biometric na because di man mo maputol mo kamot sila. So the effectivity of such implementation or the implementation of such proposal, it will be on January 2022. Availability of disinfectant in the guardhouse to be used before and after logging out using biometrics. So mag-disinfect na dyan because we will be having the biometrics. Then school tracking on submission of reports. For the monthly accomplishment reports, so the last time we have submitted, unsa pa ito nga month? November. October itong accomplishment. November na to. Okay, so we'll be having our December accomplishment reports. Sure? Wala na, November na diretso. Okay. Then we have the list of officers by class. Then, wearing of 4 sets of new national uniforms. If you have already your uniforms, you wear it. Do not let your cabinet wear it. Then, the submission of report on wearing of new prescribed uniform for teaching and non-teaching will be on December 6. So, para to everyone, December 6, I will already submit the reports on who among us we're not able to wear the prescribed uniform of DepEd, the new prescribed uniform. Sige. That will be on December 6. Inventory of quarter 3 and quarter 4 last for compilation by the advisors. Sige. Last will be distributed once. Retrievals of answer sheets will be every 2 weeks. Then a memo will be released on the inventory of last for quarters 3 and 4. For the Christmas party, for others, we'll be having the group suggested to have a Christmas party for HNCHS teaching and non-teaching personnel. So for the next meeting, we will discuss our Christmas party. So we will decide on our level, then I will suggest that there na. Kung sa inyo gusto, do you want it to be grade level lang or you want to have grade level lang tayo? Sige, grade level. So the Christmas party will be so we'll have that on 17 December. Yeah, 17. That will be on Friday.